Scorpios, it's your turn. This is going to be my weekly horoscope tarot reading for the sign of Scorpios, which is going to be as of today until the 27th of this month. So I'm doing the weekly horoscope tarot card reading for the sign of Scorpio. Now, I have always been fascinated by Scorpios. I am ascendant in Scorpio, so I completely feel Scorpios. I empathize with Scorpios. I always know where Scorpios are coming from because I completely feel it myself. My actual sign is Virgo, but because of my strong ascendant in Scorpio, my Scorpio completely took over. So the way I would describe myself to everyone, or the way I feel that I'm completely like Scorpio. So this is the thing about ascendants. Basically, sometimes you can be the particular sign, and but the ascendant, if the ascendant is extremely powerful, very deep, very strong, like for example what I have, a Virgo, then Scorpio, because my ascendant is so powerful and so strong. Basically, the Scorpio is how I would actually describe myself in almost every single aspect of my life. But of course, I'm Virgo, so but the way I feel and the way I perceive things, the way I feel things, the way I see things, the way I see life is just the way the Scorpio is, or the Scorpios are. Now, this is why, the reason why I wanted to say this is because I completely understand Scorpios. I know exactly what's going on in their complicated mind. But having said that, I am completely fascinated by Scorpios. Scorpios, again, are very deep, very powerful. Scorpios are extremely intelligent. Scorpios are going to be very good with their work, very good with their job. Scorpios are, oh my god, Scorpios are amazing friends. If Scorpio chooses you as a friend, you will have a friend for life. It is not going to be an easy ride. It's going to be a rather bumpy ride when it comes to Scorpios, because Scorpios are so complicated, and of course sometimes at times they can be very, very difficult because they are different. They are so different. The Scorpios have a completely different view on life. The Scorpios feel completely differently about their surroundings, about everything they see. The Scorpios, they perceive things in a completely different way. So many times, or most of the times, the Scorpios, post Scorpios, are going to be misunderstood because people just can't really understand them, or some people can't understand them. So because Scorpios have a different outlook on life, they enjoy different things. They enjoy things that maybe lots of other people wouldn't quite find it enjoyable. So sometimes the Scorpios can suppress their feelings and keep the things they enjoy about themselves, things that they enjoy about lives. They might not say to everyone. They might keep it to themselves because of only one reason, because they think that people wouldn't be able to understand. Scorpios are one of those people who are always going to be doing something unusual. They're always going to like something really unusual. Of course, Scorpios adore unusual people. Scorpios really like the fact that people allow themselves to be different. Scorpios like the fact that people allow themselves to be unusual, because Scorpios are unusual signs themselves. They love unusual things, and I can associate myself with that so much, because I'm exactly the same. And this is why. Scorpios are amazing. What Scorpio will like, for example, it is not going to be an ordinary house. For example, if we are talking about a house, the Scorpio is not going to like just a brand new, beautiful, big, huge house. No, the Scorpio will most likely like something very old, something very different, something run down, something with a charm, something with a character, old, mysterious. The little old house house at the edge of the forest, or in the middle of the forest, or there is like a little mini graveyard at the back, mini little graveyard instead of the garden. The Scorpios love these mysterious things about life. And this is why the Scorpios are, on another hand, not that only people can't understand them sometimes, Scorpios are just very, very fascinating signs, because they are beautifully different. And then on another hand, when it comes to sexuality, the Scorpios are probably the most sexual signs. They are, not probably, they're top 3 sexual signs, but they're actually number 1 out of top 3. In the whole of the zodiac, there are 3 signs that are dominating when it comes to sexuality. And Scorpio is one of them, of course. And the Scorpio is actually number 1, because Scorpios are so powerful. They're sexually active, they're very powerful, they're great lovers, they give 100% always. Scorpios are the best lovers out there. There is no doubt about it. If you were with Scorpio, you will know exactly, or if you are with Scorpio, if Scorpio is your partner, husband, wife, you will know exactly what I mean. The Scorpios are the best lovers, because not only do they enjoy the sexual side of it. When Scorpio is making love not with their body only, but the Scorpio is making love with their whole being. Scorpio is making love with their thoughts, with their feelings. So to make love to Scorpio, it's you will experience sex from a completely different point of view. This is why they're so powerful when it comes to sex, love, relationships. Scorpios are absolutely magical. You will never ever forget Scorpio. So, and this is why it all comes together. Their energy is just so powerful, their energy is just so strong, the sexual energy is just so different. It's not from this world. It's just absolutely beautiful. They are fantastic signs, and I do associate myself with the Scorpios completely. As I said, like, my main sign is Virgo, but my ascendant is in Scorpio. But in my case, the Scorpio just completely took over, because, as I said, it's such a beautifully powerful sign, and it's just absolutely amazing. So what I was going to say to all the Scorpios out there, this is very interesting. My tarot card reading is going to be only for the week ahead, which is going to be from today until the 27th of June 2015. What I find very fascinating in this mini reading is the fact that nearly every Scorpio out there, every single Scorpio out there at the moment has got somebody around them. There is an energy around them that it shouldn't actually be there. When I say energy around them, I'm talking about, now, this is either a friend, or it's either a family member maybe, or it's either partner, or it's either husband, or it's either wife. Whatever it is, at the moment, it's a very difficult time for Scorpios out there, especially for the next week, because this is when this negative energy that is actually been inflicted on Scorpios at the moment, the Scorpios are going to feel this energy quite a lot at the moment for the next week. And this is what I wanted to stress. I really wanted to stress that the energy the Scorpios, the negative or nervous energy the Scorpios are going to feel for the next week, it's most likely going to come from somebody around them who shouldn't actually really be there. And this is why I wanted to say this, because this is a really big message for Scorpios, that there is somebody around their life, around them, who really shouldn't be there. And the karma with that person is coming to an end. And what happens when karma with somebody comes to an end? All the goodness and all the positive things that we were enjoying with that particular person in our life, all that starts becoming negative. And by becoming a negative, it's just have a really negative and bad influence on Scorpios. And Scorpios, when it comes to like absorb negativity or absorb like a negative emotions, a negative feelings, Scorpios are like the biggest sponges, because Scorpios are going to be able to feel feel things straight away, to see things straight away, to feel things straight away in their own way, even before the things are said, before the things are done. So this is what I wanted to stress to Scorpios. There is a particular person who is in your life. It shouldn't really be there. That particular person, as I already mentioned, it could be a partner, it could be a friend, it could be a wife. Something is coming to an end, and my message is, my point of this is to basically try to cut out this person out of your life. Now it's the right time. You know who am I talking about? Now it's the right time to cut them actually off. You don't have to cut this particular person off out of your life like completely, but maybe just start kind of drifting apart, or start kind of drifting away a little bit. Allow yourself to get that little bit of extra energy to start seeing things like clearly, because this particular person, it's not only that it's having a really negative impact on you Scorpios at the moment, which you're going to be able to feel. You could have even felt in the last few weeks or in the last few months, or you might have even known for like about a year, but now it's the right time. Now the next week, now this is when all these negativities are going to kind of start coming up, and all this negativity about this particular person who shouldn't be there, that particular person is blocking your energy. It's blocking your energy. The Scorpio, you guys are very deep, very spiritual, very deep. You're using your third eye a lot. You're one of the signs out of the whole zodiac. You're one of the signs that are using the third eye quite a lot. And the problem is that that particular person who is around you, who shouldn't be around you, is actually blocking you from opening your third eye. And now the Scorpios, you guys, you can't really operate without using your third psychic eye, because every decision that you guys make, you make it with your subconscious mind by getting in touch with your third psychic eye. This is how beautifully deep you guys are. And the problem is that if you don't cut out this particular person out of your life on time, this third eye is not going to be able to open. If you're not able to open your third eye, you're not going to be able to function properly. You're not going to be able to see things properly. You're not going to be able to understand things properly. And this is why I think it's really, really important. And once that particular person is cut out of your life, once you realize who this person is, who this person might be, which person is actually bringing you down, try to think which person could be bringing you down, which person around you, it could actually make you feel really negative about yourself. Which person around you, it's actually not making you feel really good about yourself, but that person has been around for such a long time, so you're not able to notice this anymore. And now it's the right time. Now it's the right time to cut the people or a person or people out of your life, so you can finally move on. You can finally start living. You can finally get this new fresh energy, and you can finally open your third psychic eye and see things as they are. Thank you very much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.